praying somebody has a heart this Christmas season. And we're literally relying on someone to have a heart. So this is where we're at right now. As all these people drive by without any care in the world, and we just need some gas. So I mean, we really need some help right now. I know, Daisy girl. We gotta find some gas somehow. We gotta find some gas somehow. Somehow, someway. Isn't that right, Daisy? And nobody wants to help us right now. God, please give me the strength to be positive. Like, for real, God, please give me the strength to be positive right now. We really need your help, Lord. Man, we really need your help, Lord. Lord Jesus, please provide us with our basic needs, please. That's where we're at right now, man. Just praying to the Lord that he blesses us with what we need, man. A full-out believer, but right now, I'm at the end of my rope, dude. The threads are done. So, we really need some help. Somebody please help us. Like, for real, somebody please help us. We're just stuck up out here, huh? We're just stuck up out here, man. Isn't it wonderful, man? 2025, bro. Where nobody cares about anyone, man. It's really sad. Well, I'm having a really hard time. Somebody please help us. Like, on some real. Somebody please help us. Like, 100% real, bro. We're out here trying to find some gas. And people would rather just laugh at you and point fingers at you and drive right by you. And people really don't care about people out here. So it's sad. Right now I'm going through a really hard time. I actually need some gas. Like, for real. So, man, I'm really praying somebody can Cashapp, Venmo, or PayPal me, because these people out here aren't going to do anything to help us. Like, we've been stranded for days now, literally days now, and we cannot find any help at all. So I'm really praying God reaches within y'all and really helps us, because we absolutely need God's help right now. 100%. So we're literally out here on the pavement. Like, we literally have no other choice right now. This is what we're up against right now. So I'm really praying somebody can help us with anything. We honest to God need some gas. The roof of my RV is like falling apart because it won't stop raining. It straight up won't stop raining. Like, it finally stopped raining right now for this time being. I don't know how long that's even going to last. And yeah, if I can't fix the roof of my RV, then it's just going to completely fall apart and we aren't even going to have a home. So I'm literally about to lose my home if I can't find some help. Like, that's 100% what's really going on right now. And I'm beyond myself right now. My stress is all the way through the roof. Like, I am so stressed out right now. I'm just praying somebody can help us, man. Please smash that like button. It'll really help this reach other people. We need somebody who has some money in their pocket that can help us, because that's literally what I'm dealing with right now. As everyone just, wants to drive by and not help anyone anymore. Bro, we'd be out here, man, just praying to God, man, and nobody even gives a flying shit about nobody anymore, bro. It's sad. It's very sad to see the state of everything, man. Like, we just need some help. For real. We out here trying to survive, because I have hundreds of job applications in, yet I can't find a job. And yet these people just drive on by, just like they don't even care. Me and my dog are out here, man. This isn't pretty. This isn't fun. This isn't any of that. We're really out here struggling and praying somebody can send me a Cashapp, Venmo, PayPal. Man, people don't even realize what even $5 could help me. Like, on some real, we really need some help out here, yo. Because, man, there's all kinds of cars driving by, but ain't nobody want to help us. Yo, my Cashapp is Displaced 541, and it's in the description of this video too. My Cashapp, my Venmo, and my PayPal is all in the description of this video. So, man, if anybody can bless us, man, God bless you, because literally this world is pretty ugly right now. Like I say, I don't have hundreds of job applications in, but because I live in an RV, because I can't find a job, you can't just magically make an apartment appear. You can't just magically just manifest that into existence. And so when you're out here in the real world isn't forgiving. The real world doesn't give a shit. So yeah, we're stuck out here in the real world, and we have an RV, and nobody wants to help us. Yeah, I don't even have a lawnmower. I don't know how I would do that without even a lawnmower. Yeah, I don't have a lawnmower. I don't have a rake. I don't have any of that stuff. I got I got 2 shovels. That's it. So, and yeah, that's cute and all. You probably live at home. I don't have a home. So, when you become homeless, it's a lot harder to find a job. Like, way harder to find a job. Like, nowadays, it's like, bro, I can't even say what I want to say, because that's how bad my situation is. Okay, fuckface, do you see any fucking snow? Who in my live stream sees any snow for me to shovel right now? Bro, there's no snow out here. There's no snow out here. So, man, you're just bumping your gums, bro. We need some help. So quit trying to, obviously there's no snow out here. Obviously it doesn't snow out here. It rains. Well, no, man, I'm just tired of people that don't understand my situation. Like, you don't even motherfucking understand. And, obviously I don't call that to fucking, man, this nigga's stupid, bro. I gotta get rid of you, bro. Because, like, really, you're just doing nothing but irritating me, and I'm already fucking down and out right now. And when I'm down and out right now, everyone just wants to continue to be rude. And I'm not with it. I'm not trying to be rude, but when y'all keep not undermining my situation, it really makes it tough. Are you out here in my shoes? Are you out here? Bro, you're not out here, so stop trying to say what I should do and this and that. I'm obviously trying everything I can, and it's never good enough. So, it is what it is. We're just gonna stay stranded because, you know, it's just the reality of life right now. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. You can have hundreds of job applications in. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. They want to replace us with robots anyways. So maybe it's time people wake up. Obviously, I have hundreds of job applications and yet here I stand. All because what? I'm homeless? Let me check. Yes, I did get that $10 you sent me. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Very, very much. So yeah, we're just out here struggling, you know, and I'm trying to get to a better area because the area that I'm at right now, which unfortunately is most of Oregon is just covered by drug addicts. And, you know, I'm 7 years clean. I don't partake in none of that at all. Yet I'm still treated like one of these drug addicts out here by everyone. So, you know, it makes it rough. It makes it rough when you know you're the only person that knows your path. And all these outlookers just come in and try to tell you how things are when they're not even in your shoes. You feel me? So I really think that people should stop being ignorant in this country and elsewhere of trying to tell other people what to do when you're not even in their shoes. Like, you literally can't relate unless you're in my shoes, my situation, unless you're homeless, unless you live in an RV that's falling apart and nobody wants to help besides this one person that just did. So thank you very much. Thank you very much. And I'm just trying to keep people educated of the situation. You know what I'm saying? 4 flat tires away from the same spot. They're fake humble. I know. That's really sad to see. It's really sad to see that, you know, as society, we're so disconnected from one another. You know, it's really sad to see right now. And it's also really sad to see people dropping left and right from fentanyl and stuff. So, you know, that's sad to see too. And yeah, I used to be a hustler. You feel me? I used to have money over everything type of mentality. That used to be me until I found the Lord. And that's what now, following this path, why I'm in the situation I'm in. You know, I used to work and hustle. You know, I quit selling drugs when it started being cut with fentanyl. To be 100% real with you. Yeah, I used to work and sell drugs. Pistol right up on me, everything. So, you know, as soon as it started being cut with fentanyl, I got out the game because I didn't want to be responsible for somebody's death. Because I'm real like that. So yeah, I'm just trying to refigure out my life. You feel me? Wow. God will lift you up. We are all one paycheck away from being homeless. But for the grace of God, there go. Yeah, no, I feel it. That's 100% facts. And that's why, you know, it's part of my mission. You know, I didn't have to try to upload this or anything. I could have just stayed out here with my dog and my gas can. And, you know what I mean? But no, I want to show people this is the real. I started working at 13 years old. So that person that jumped in here saying that they're 14 and, oh yeah, life's so perfect. Well, that's cool and all, but wait till real life slaps you up. Wait till you're out here. Look at what my sign says. Look at what my sign says. Looking for mechanic gigs, yard work, cleaning type gigs. Many applications put in. Anything helps. That's on the real. I'm actually out here looking for work, but you think anybody actually wants to hire me to do anything because I'm out here with my dog? You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't really understand the circumstance. They just want to judge and point fingers. So that's why it takes a strong soldier out here to lay the facts straight for y'all. So And yeah, bro, that's crazy. The last 2 days sold 5 silver coins now. I know, man. This world is hurting, you know what I mean? And we just all gotta help each other. That's just part of the game right now, you know. We gotta all help each other. That's the only way to unity. Otherwise, if we don't help each other, we're never gonna find unity. Because that's what it's all about. It's what unity is all about. It's coming together, helping each other, and standing together. Yeah. God bless you for sure. And yeah, thank you so much. And that will that's definitely a start for the day for sure. You know, it's still cold out, as you can see my breath. You know, my hands are really cold right now. So I don't know how long I'm going to be out here on this round, but I really need gas. And yeah, I really need to get some sealant for my roof because I thought I had it fixed, but there's still some seams that are leaking, and it rains a whole lot out here. So right now I'm having dog dishes and whatnot to try to catch some of the rain because that's how bad it is. It's dripping in on like at least 2 different spots on my RV. So without having the money to fix my roof, I'm kind of in a bad shape right now. I don't have the money to get away from the rain. So I'm just thanking God right now that it's not raining currently because it literally rained all day yesterday. Like I was literally out there. This jacket is still wet from yesterday. This jacket that I'm wearing is still wet from yesterday, from me standing out in the rain, trying to find some money. So, yeah, you know, it would be funny since this is, you know, I'm just documenting what's going on. All these people driving by. I just got to get this for documentation purposes. You know, this is the real. This is what actually goes on. People just drive right by you. You know, I'm just, you know, my channel is DC Knowledge and Entertainment. You know what I'm saying? But I have a whole lot of knowledge about the solar event coming up. And that's what I really like to stay focused on. But, you know, I can only do that as much as my situation allows. And right now it's not allowing because we need to find some more gas and some food and some roof sealant. And none of this is all going to happen in the same day. It's like, yeah. So, because it's like $200 just to fix my roof. And so, you know, it's funny that, you know, people aren't stopping to help even when I wasn't filming. And now that I am filming, definitely nobody wants to stop and help. Which is sad that, you know, I wish that God would bless me in a way where I could be out here doing this and actually helping people who would be potentially help me, like you see other YouTubers doing. That'd be really fun. I would love to do that. 100% real with y'all. I would love to do that. I would love to be the guinea pig of, all right, are you going to help me or not? And if you do, I'm going to bless you heavily. So that's what I would love to do. If I had all my needs met and everything, that's what I'd love to do. And I think it'd be really funny also to see the look on people's face who passed me by as some piece of shit and then be able to drop like $1,000 or something to anyone who tries to help. You know, that's what I mean by unity. That's what I'd be doing if I had the money. I'd be helping other people and not gawking like some of these weirdos out here. Yeah, this person out here literally just like just glaring at us. Like, you know, it's sad that people literally hate me. It's sad that people that don't even know me literally hate me just for me being in the situation that I have no control over. Okay, the only thing I can do about my situation is not exist anymore. So, yeah, I can either get help from someone and from people. If people could help me, that'd be amazing. Otherwise, like, I'm just out here. And so it is what it is, man. All these people don't even know nothing about real life, man. They're just passing you by, mean mugging you, trying to make you feel like even bigger piece of shit. And it's like, bro, none of these games are going to work. I'm just going to end up laughing it off. I know that God's got me out here for a reason. So, you know, all these people out here judging me for my situations because you don't know God. If you knew God, you wouldn't be judging me in my situation. You feel me? They are of the world. Exactly. And, you know, it's just, that's why I think this is what I'm supposed to be doing right now, is just kind of putting this up on blast because, you know, people need to wake up. Not everyone out here is because we just want to be lazy. That's not the fucking case at all. And I've already made videos of my hundreds of applications I've put in. I've already done that, and I don't need to do that again. So, you feel me? I don't need to prove myself over and over again. I know who I am. You feel me? So, yeah, my hands are cold. I'm starting to lose touch in my fingertips here. They're, it's cold. So, yeah, we just praying for some more help, you know. Ain't nobody help right now, and you know, if every one of these people drive by without giving no help, you know, at least we know God will see. God sees this. God sees exactly how these people who claim that they're this and that, God sees the real them. So, you know, it is what it is. They can remain as fake as they want, but that's not going to fool God. It's not going to fool our infinite creator. So, I don't even know why people try. Like, that's really disrespectful to our creator to think that, you know, you can outsmart our creator. These people of this world are whack jobs. You know, and I'm just here trying to help raise the vibration, raise the frequency. Come on now, we don't have to stay in third density forever, people. We don't have to stay in third density forever. That's facts. As soon as y'all feel like waking up, we can move on to the next stage of life. But, you know, until then, yeah, we're going to remain stuck in third density until people want the change. You know, yeah, the solar event's coming regardless, but we can help manifest. We can help manifest it to come sooner. And yo, my hands are freezing. I don't know if you just saw my breath right there. I'm cold up out here. Me and my dog just out here trying to find some gas. She's cold too. I'm gonna have to go in. This has been a total failed attempt out here. Not one person driving by has the courage to help a brother out. Yeah, I had to say it like that because there was an old person just glaring at me as they were driving by. So I was like, okay, who has the courage to help a brother out? Like, we're all family. So, you know, whether people want to see it or not, we all come from the one infinite creator. Therefore, we're all family. So, you know, they can keep hating. We us that are not of this world already see how family treats family. So, you know, this is no different. But luckily, you know, there are still some good people out there. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to make this all negative. Thank God there are a lot of good people out there in the world. There's just not enough. So, yeah, there's just plenty, but, I got to keep encouraging people to want to help, I don't know. I'm cold right now. My dog's cold. We got to go. Nobody's helping us. These people that work at the gas station just sit here and watch me and gawk at me and, try to be tough guys over there. But, it is what it is. We're just out here struggling and cold and praying somebody will help us, but that's not happening right now. I know, baby girl, we're trying. Yeah, we're trying. I literally have yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Your enemies will be members of your own household. It's all prophecy. Yep. And this is what we're working with right here. I have, what is that, $1.50? So yeah, I gotta, and plus that 10 you sent me, so I'm up to $11.50 today. And none of these people want to help because I'm recording a video. It's kind of interesting because you would think me recording a video would actually make people to want to be something better than what they are. You'd think that would bring encouragement to that. Maybe they'll get their little spotlight. Maybe they'll get up on the spotlight, up on my video, and be seen live. But as you can see, this world is so hurting for care for one another that, yeah, I have one person up in here right now. But, yeah, my dog's freezing. We're going to have to go try the other exit over here because this one's not working at all. Literally no one will even stop at all. So, yeah, we're just out here. And I got to get my dog inside. She is freezing. So I don't know what I'm going to do. Because if I'm out here without my dog, for sure nobody's going to help. Like, for sure. I've already tried that without my dog, and nobody helps. So yeah, we're just out here. And I live in an RV, and, it needs a lot of gas. I'm currently needing to come up on like $50 to put in for the gas. Oh, this life is a mess. So, yeah, oh yeah, without natural affection, another prophecy. Yeah, for sure. I know. That's why it's like, just out here exposing what's going on in the world. All these jackwagons over here at the gas pumps just think that they're so cool to just sit there and now they're busy. Now they got somebody else. But people out here, they just want to hate. It's unfortunate. I believe it takes less energy to just be nice than to hate. So I really just don't understand really what's going on anymore. These people spend so much more energy hating than... Oh, dang. That's what's up. Yeah, man. Me and my dog are out here freezing. My hands are so cold right now. Like, do you see my breath? Yo, it is really cold out right now. So, yeah, I need to get my dog up out of here. I think we're just going to walk around with the gas can because we really need to find some help. Like, I definitely got to find more. You know, we're out here homeless, so all right, we'll just we'll post up like this, just pray, you know, pray somebody can help us, you know. I'll just hold the gas can with my dog here, you know. We'll just go walk around and come on, baby girl, Daisy, come on. We gotta just walk around and pray somebody can help us, because literally that's where I'm at, yo. We gotta walk around, and man, nobody can help us today, man. We're freezing out here. My dog is freezing. I'm freezing. Like, it'd be so nice if more people would care. Daisy, I know you're tripping out because my dog's super tripping out, and I hate putting my dog through this, man. I wish people would be more kind to one another. This is ridiculous. That people will just let us stay out here in the fucking cold. It's crazy. My poor baby, we can't even find any gas. What? I said, my poor baby's so cold, we can't even find any gas. It's crazy. Oh, God bless. My hands are so cold. Thank you. You're welcome. Come here, baby girl. I gotta let you warm up, baby. I don't want you getting hurt or sick. Come here. Come here, baby girl. Daddy's gonna get you in here to warm up. We are way too cold. Come here, baby. Come here, come warm up, baby girl. Oh, fuck. I don't even know how that just happened right there. Scoot over, baby girl. Baby, I'm cold. Scoot over, honey. Oh, it is so cold out there. Like, I am freezing right now. Man, my hand is so cold. I gotta go cover my dog with a blanket. It's so cold. Come here, baby girl. Come here, baby girl. Daddy, cover you up. Daddy's gonna have to leave you in here. I'm gonna have to go out there by myself, baby girl. It's too cold for you out here. Yes, I love you. Holy smokes. It is so cold. Oh. Come here, baby girl. Daisy, come here, baby. It's okay. It's okay. It's just too cold out there. You're getting, your nose is so cold. I don't want you getting sick, baby. Yeah, Daddy's gonna have to leave you in here when I go out there, okay? It's too cold this time of year. I know you want to come with, but it's just too cold. Oh, I don't know if you could see that. My hands is red. Yeah, my hands is red from being outside trying to find gas. Holy smokes. So yeah, I can't have my dog out here in this. This is fucked. Oh man, I'm praying somebody else helps us, yo. My hand is red. It's so cold. Daisy, come here, baby. So, man, we're really praying for a blessing right now. We got one person for 10, 2 people for 10. So I literally have $20 to my name right now. And I'm in my RV that needs roof repair. We don't even have a heater in here. Like, on some real, we don't have a heater. We're out here during winter without any heat. None. So, and I'm really praying somebody can help us get a heater. As you can see, like, my hand is still red. It is cold out here. You really need a heater. Man, God, please bless us with enough money to get a heater today, man. I mean, on some real, we really need a heater right now. Yeah, I've mentioned this in many of my recent videos. And still nobody can help us with a heater. Which is truly humbling. It's truly sad. It's truly sad that me and my dog can't find somebody to help us get a heater to stay warm for the winter. You know, there's all these videos on YouTube of people getting a heater, you know, getting somebody to help them get a heater so they can stay warm and not freeze to death out here. Bro, we're probably going to freeze to death out here. We cannot be in a shelter with no heat. Like, it just doesn't work. Not out in Oregon. There's too much moisture. And so yeah, I'm just oh, I just had a drip right now. My roof just leaked right now. We really need some help, people. Man, if you know anybody in this world at all that has any money that could help somebody in desperate need of some help, please send them my way. On some real, we have a leaking roof. Okay, the previous owner messed this roof up. It's leaking, and it leaks from there. And my whole RV is filled with moisture. Bro, we really am praying to God Almighty, for some help. Like, that's on the real. This is our life. I don't even have good floors. I need floors. I need roof. Bro, I need a blessing. To be 100% real, I need a real blessing right now. Because, man, me and my dog, I don't know what we're going to do this winter unless somebody helps us. On some 100% real, I honest to God don't know what me and my dog are going to do this winter unless somebody helps us. So I'm really stressed out right now. Like, fully stressed out right now because I cannot find the help that we need. And without the help that we need, man, I don't know what to do. I really just don't know what to do. Like, I've tried to find a job. I'm out here. I can't even do anything. It's just like, no matter what I do, it's never enough. No matter what I do, it's never right. No matter what I do, I just get laughed at. No matter what I do, I'm just going further backwards. No matter what I do, I cannot seem to find where God's people are in this world to really help us. I mean, man, I can't keep bringing my dog out there with me, man. It's too cold. It's too cold for this. I almost just lost my hand. I mean, if I would have stayed out there much longer, My hand is still red from all that. So I swear, man, we need a blessing. And I hate that it's coming off like that, but man, we've been struggling for months now. Me and my dog have been struggling for months now. And cannot find anyone in this world to help us. And it's sad that, I've gained over 650 YouTube subscribers by just being authentic. And that's an achievement. 650 YouTube subscribers is an achievement. And man, we're really praying one of y'all reach out to us and help us. Like, I don't know what else to do. If it keeps raining how it's been raining, I'm literally going to lose my only home that I have right now. You can't stay in an RV that gets molded. And that's exactly where I'm headed right now, unless somebody can help us. My RV is going to be molded out in no time at all. I have no heat in here, and I have leaky windows, and I have leaky roof. I really need some help. Like, I cannot stress that enough. Like, at this point in time, I would almost be better off in a tent. At this point in time, I'd almost be better off leaving my RV behind and getting a tent. Because I have leaky roofs, I have leaky windows, I have no gas, I have no propane. Like, I don't know what to do anymore. I really don't. Me and Daisy really need someone to help us. That's all I know. That's all I even know anymore right now. Like, we literally can't even come up with enough money to get a heater to stay warm. And I'm getting sick. I can't even breathe right anymore. And I'm getting so sick from breathing in all this moisture all the time. Yeah, I'm in Oregon, man. And I'm struggling to survive like crazy. Super struggling to survive, man. Literally, I don't even know what I'm doing on here anymore. I really don't. I'm trying to help people, but right now I can't even help myself. I literally can't even help myself right now. I literally cannot even find gas. I cannot find propane. I cannot, all this costs more than $20. I can't just make $20 cover what I need. That just doesn't work. I'm in an RV. I'm out of gas. I'm out of propane. I have a leaky roof. Like, I really need like $300. Like, God really, really, really need like $300. I absolutely have to fix my roof. People don't understand this about homes, RVs, anything. Any type of structure that gives you shelter, you have to fix the roof. If you do not fix your roof, the whole rest of your place is going to rot out and fall apart completely. You're not going to have a home anymore. Okay, I did roofing for like 6 years. I know the importance of a roof. And I really need somebody to help us. I really need somebody to help us, because if my roof keeps leaking like this, bro, we are out homeless. Completely homeless. I literally have nothing else. This RV is the only thing I have left. This is all I have. And I'm soon not going to have that, because if my roof keeps leaking, it's going to get moldy in here. I'm going to have to leave. I really honestly cannot stress that enough. I'm not in Klamath. No, I left there. I would have already been dead if I would have stayed in Klamath. Klamath doesn't care about their people so bad. I would have been dead already out if I stayed out there. Yeah, we would have died out there. I would have literally starved to death out there. Klamath doesn't give a shit about people. Which is what kind of created this whole mess. So yeah, no, my dog has food. But I don't have any. I'm completely out of food. My dog has food. I always make sure she has food. But I don't have food. And we don't have a home. It's rained so much here that, like, I'm literally about to abandon my RV if I cannot find somebody to help us get the money so that I can fix my roof. It's, like, extremely important that I cover my roof with something, or I'm literally going to be without a home. So, yeah, I don't have a place to even get mail right now. I'm literally out here, like, barely surviving. Literally barely surviving. Yeah. So, I don't know what to do right now. I need to have a meditation. That's all I do know. So, I'm going to go ahead and let y'all see some real where I'm living. And I need to clear my mind right now because I'm about to cry. We've been struggling for months. I've been off and on struggling for the last 2+ years now. And I really, really pray somebody with some money can view my other content. The content where I actually try to help people. I really pray someone out there can see my intentions and help me. You know that there's enough money in this world to go around tenfold. Yeah, not everybody has money, obviously, but there's enough money people are holding that they need to help put back into the economy. Instead of just holding on to these riches. You know, if I were them, I'd be worried about Judgment Day. If I were them, I would be wholeheartedly worried about Judgment Day. And if I were them, I would start to share that wealth real fast. Because what do we look at, like, as a society, if we can't even help each other? If people want to just hold on to this big fat bag and not help anybody, when there's millions, if not billions, of people in need of help right now. So I don't know. Yeah, we're really super praying for at least another $20 donation. I'm hungry. I absolutely have to get propane for my stove, which is our only form of heat right now. And why does everybody ask that? No, I'm not gay. Absolutely not. I believe in Jesus. I believe in God. And therefore, if you actually believe in that, you can't be gay. So that's my take on it. And I'll never change that view. I believe a man and a woman are made to be together, and that is it. There ain't no woman made to be with no woman. There ain't no man made to be with no man. That is all of the devil. Period. Period. That is literally the devil. Why? Because that's not of the Lord. It says that right in the Bible. And I'm not even religious, but I'm very spiritual. And on my spiritual journey, there's no room for that. That literally comes from the devil. Like, God did not create faggots. I'll just put it that way. So, if that's what people is on, to each their own, but God, stop putting it out there. I wish y'all would have just stayed in the closet, to be 100% real. I wish that this gay community would have just stayed the fuck in the closet, because where I'm from, if somebody tried to do that stuff, man, you would get stomped out. Bro, where I'm from, don't play that game. There's man with woman, and that's it. If you want to be gay, you better go do it over there, because real motherfucker ain't gonna deal with y'all. So that's my take on it. I 100% believe no man is made to be with another man. Period. That's disgusting. No woman is made to be with another woman. Period. How are y'all gonna have a kid? Disgusting. No, I'm not. No, I'm just humble. I'm just a humble being who used to be a G. Straight up. selling bags, pistol, everything. People who have tried to rob me ain't here no more. So I'll put it that way. I come from a very tough background, but my spiritual journey has led me to try to let that go and try to focus on love and our infinite creator. I'm just keeping it real. Okay, I think y'all little gay people are all gonna be put in timeout, and I don't need you, and I don't want you, and that's the problem with gay people, is they just think they can push their ideology on everyone, and y'all can just miss me with that. Okay? So y'all can just miss me with your little, go butt molest each other somewhere else, because this isn't the platform for that. And I'm not just an internet nobody, okay? You can actually come, and if you have a problem, and deal with it face to face like a real man. 100%. 100%. Like 100%. You feel me? Come do that if that's what you want. But I advise you to just get out of here. Yeah. Peace. The brother ain't about all that, man. Anything that comes from the devil, I'm not about. And that's where most of the money comes from, right? There's all you sick individuals out there. That's where the money is at. And you can keep that. I've got offered plenty of times to do some stupid stuff like that. Like any type of, man, I ain't with none of that. Y'all are just lucky that I'm not the old me. I would have set you up and you wouldn't be here anymore. So you can thank God for that. 100%. Because if I was not living for God, I would have taken care of these people already. Because that's just 100% against what I believe in. I was raised in a Christian family. And although I am not a Christian myself, I am for Christ. So I do believe in Jesus Christ. He was a fourth density being on this planet. And yeah, it's not easy having a raised consciousness in this third density world. It's not easy not being of this world, that's for sure. But we make our mark. We drop our seeds everywhere. It's what it's about. So, yeah, I don't fear no man. The only thing I fear is our God. And I don't even fear our God anymore because I know the path that I'm on. And I know what I do to actively help other people. So, yeah, I'm not worried about none of that. Only those of you who don't truly know who you are worried about what other people think. And that's not me. I'm not worried what other people think. Definitely not. So it is what it is. I want whatever to come authentically, and If it ain't authentic, if it's not from the right place, then I don't want it. You know, there are some important lessons in the Bible about temptations, and nobody's hooking me off with some temptations. That's just not even what I'm about. Sure, do you want to cash out me some money first? Or Venmo or PayPal? Because I'm no longer just going to do stupid things unless I see some money first. Then I might do something like that. Then I will do something like that if I see some money first. Because I've already done screamed out before. And, okay, yeah, but you're calling me a bum, but yet you're on my channel. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. Why you're up on my thing. Why are you even here then? If I'm just a bum, why are you even here? Out of curiosity. So, you know, yeah, I'll go out in the parking lot right now and yell whatever, but pay me first. Because, you know, I'm not out here going to act a fool unless I got the gas to get up out of here after I go act a fool. So, that's straight up. I am 32. Yeah. I'm 32. I bought my first car when I was 14 years old. I started working at 13 years old. I bought my first four-wheeler at 15 years old. Okay, I was a little hustler back in the day. And now I'm just trying to survive. To keep it 100% with everyone, I'm literally just trying to survive. Because, you know, I'm not into committing sin after sin after sin just to get ahead. You know, I'm not into stealing and robbing and all the stuff that I used to be into. You know, this is real growth. I've grown into a much different person than I used to be. I grew up without a father. I grew up with my father in prison. Yeah, I'm one of those cats. So, you know what I'm saying? I've beat people to shit down over speaking about that type of stuff. You feel me? Nowadays, I'm much more humble and chill and focused on my mission. So, that's what it is. I've woke up to my mission and yeah, no, I used to. Yeah, I used to. Man, I've done been up in houses and everything like that. Like, yeah, I come from. Yeah, I mean, it speaks for itself. I came from a mother who made minimum wage and a dad who was in prison. So that's what I come from. And that being said, I grew up with a lot of anger. I grew up with a lot of anger over a situation that I had no control over. Not having a father around. But that anger, I didn't just bury it. If I had a problem with somebody, we was fighting on some real shit. You want to fight? Knock you out. You feel me? Like, that's the real me. But, you know, I'm trying not to be that person anymore. So, I'm trying to let that go. Because I grew up with guns and lots of guns and lots of throwing hands. Because I grew up in Montana. Good old 406. Yeah, I'm from Billings, Montana. It's buck wild over there. Word. Peace and love, yo. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And yeah, I'm just I'm focused on trying to help other people who might come from similar situations to just get closer to the Lord and realize that the material things of this world are all about it's all crumbling. This old world that we have lived in for so long now, thousands of years now, is crumbling. Because we're waking up. And the sooner everyone wakes up, we're no longer under the same control that we've been under for thousands of years now. This is the lowest density consciousness that human beings can be at. Their density is the lowest. Okay, my dog back there is a second density being. Right now, we're a third density being. But soon, we're entering fourth density. Very soon. And this has been prophesized over like 30 to 35 different ancient prophecies all spoke about the solar event. Some of them like to refer to it as the Great Awakening. And that's literally the time that we are in right now. And is literally the reason I don't have a job. Like, I've tried to get a job, but at the same time, I know that that's not my purpose of being here. We don't all, we're not all put here for the same reasons. And yes, I started working at 13. Don't get it twisted. I'm not a bum. Don't get it twisted. I'm not no bum. What bum started working at 13 years old, had his driver's license at 15 and a half, already had his car at 14. Okay, that's not a bum. I'm not a bum. I'm just going through some shit right now, which any one of y'all can go through. This can happen right here. This life right here can be any one of y'all. I don't care who you is. I don't care who you is. If that family that's been supporting you along your little journey, okay, if they up and die and they don't leave you no money, and now you're stuck out. Like, that's not what happened to me, but I'm just saying that's what could happen to you. Or, maybe you've been living at mommy and daddy's for forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I've been out on my own since like 16. I got kicked out when I was like 16, maybe 17 at the latest. That's when I got kicked out, and I've literally been on my own since. So, you know what I mean? I've lived a lot of life, and I've been a lot of places. I've been all over this United States from coast to coast. So, you know what I'm saying? I've been everywhere. I've done a lot of things, and this information about ascension has changed my life. This information about ascension literally made me put the gun down in a situation one time where I had 57 rounds loaded up in 3 different magazines that were all armor-piercing rounds. I had 57 rounds that were meant to punch through armor. So, and I was about to unleash. But this information saved me. Because I was already on this path, and I was trying to bury my old path. And I got in a situation, and I about let the piggies eat the lead. And thank God for the path that I was already digging into, because it literally saved me in the moment. I literally put the gun down. There was no reason I could have busted my way out of that situation very easily with 57 armor-piercing rounds. Not only that, I had a laser sight, flashlight, laser sight, all that. And I'm a sharpshooter. I can shoot a Corona bottle with one hand from a long ways away. So God really came in clutch there, and both my grandpa on my mom's side and my grandpa on my dad's side both came from the military. My grandpa on my dad's side was a Navy SEAL. Crazy motherfucker. And crazy. And I got a lot of his problems. So yeah, having realized that at a young age, I've tried very hard to steer the other way because, man, the world needs more people to wake up and stop trying to just hurt everyone. You know what I'm saying? Like, all these people getting shot nowadays and stuff, most of it all is total nonsense. Total nonsense. You're taking away, for the most part, not all, okay, not all, but for the most part, innocent people are dying. And that's not cool. That's not cool at all. That literally means you have no morals. So, you know, I come from the OG ass shit, man. I got some morals. So, you know, it's time for people like myself to do some preaching because, you know, all these YNs and everything out here nowadays, man. Bro, when are we going to find unity? Okay? When are we going to stop attacking innocent people and put that energy towards taking out the system that has been making our life hell? Why are we crashing out on these people that aren't even the problem? You feel me? Why cannot people put that energy towards the problem? Why is Bill Gates still alive? Why are all these members of the Illuminati still alive when they're the problem, yet people have been brainwashed so badly that they would rather kill somebody that's innocent versus, man, if you're gonna kill somebody, bro, you might as well make it worth something. Don't just take out some random person or because, oh, they said something you didn't like. Come on, grow up. Grow up and go against the people that are holding the real brass. You know what I'm saying? Go against the people who have designed this life that we're in. Killing innocent people and stuff, man. That's, you know what I'm saying? That's sad. That's sad. Why not? You know, if you're gonna do something like that anyways, take it out on the people who are not innocent. People who literally are making our lives hell. True that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z, shit. I'll take care of Jay-Z right now. Question. You are the salt of the earth. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? What system? I'm just, y'all have had a lot of comments on here. So I'm just, you're looking for Muslims? That's funny, yo. I've read the Quran. Does that count? Yeah, I've read the Quran. I love the original Quran. Like, that was some good stuff. All of the shakables being shaken until only, you know, unshakable remains, including heaven. I think of it as like a DVD. If you watch a DVD and the characters can't do anything about the plot already, they just have to let it play out. Yeah. And during huge accomplishment, people with a silver spoon would have really lost already. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You're getting the perishable crown. All right, all right. You know, and I'm standing on some business right here. You know, I'm standing for the country that I was raised in, not what this has become. Question between a plumber, mechanic, and a police officer. Which do you think people in society trust more? To be honest, I don't trust none of them. So, maybe the plumber? I'm a mechanic, and I've been in mechanic shops. And the reason that I don't have a mechanic job is because I don't even trust them. I won't even do what they want me to do because I know that vehicle is just going to come back with a problem. And me, I want to fix it right the first time. That's how I was raised. So, you know, they don't want none of that. So, yeah, no, I definitely don't trust the mechanics. I am a mechanic, though. You can trust me because I'll actually do 100% job, not cut no corners and no, none of that, man. My stepdad taught me the real way to work on stuff because, yeah, he was a real talk. You shit in your RV or the rest stop. I mean, you know, of course, I shit up in my RV, man. You know, my dog's got my blanket all over, and yeah, I got me a bathroom. You know, I got me a mirror and a sink, and you know, it's as soon as I can get a water pump for this thing, I'll have a shower too. I got a shower right there. Yeah, you know, I got my bed. I got a 4-burner stove up in here. Double sink. You know, shit. This is you know, 2 little chairs here. My dog's probably up here. Yeah. Hi, baby girl. She's just looking out. She's a little guard dog. You know. Yeah, you know, this is my life. You know, I am literally a mechanic. Okay. This you know what I'm saying? I got all kinds of tools up in here. This way more than what this box came with. And yeah, you know, this has got everything that you would need. So this is a nice kit right here. And, you know, I even got my nice Bluetooth speaker there. You know, yeah, I'm set up to fix whatever. I got more tools out in my storage out there. You know what I'm saying? Just in case it needs to go there, or just in case that doesn't work. You know, I got this nice thing right here, and as you can tell, it throws very nicely. It sticks right in. This is a indulge machete. You can throw it very nicely. And all right, show and tell is over. I'm not going to show you or speak about what else I have. No, real niggas don't talk a lot. So y'all got to see a little bit, and you ain't getting to see what I really got. Yeah. Probably the police officer, but for me, I trust no one except God. Yeah, exactly. God makes me mad, but I know he'll make it up to me. They just wanted to share heaven, and I need to appreciate it when I wake up. Yeah, you know, and that's real. You know, every time we wake up, we gotta be thankful for the experiences we get to have and the people who we get to reach. You know, and I too myself, you know, even though I've been on the spiritual path since at least 2017 now. In 2017 is when I had my own experience with the sun that I'll never forget. and I've seen other content related to what I went through, and yeah, nothing happens by coincidence. That's one thing in this life that we all got to learn is nothing happens by coincidence. There's no such thing as a coincidence. Everything happens for a reason. Y'all say plumber. Y'all yeah. That's the one I would have leaned towards because I mean he can't fuck it up that bad. It ain't like him working on my car or that. I don't let nobody work on my vehicles. You know what I'm saying? I do all my mechanic work. So answering the question, thank you. Nice setup. Yeah. Bro, I sound nervous. No. Yeah, I'm tired, not nervous. I ain't nervous for nothing, bro. People showing their true colors more and more. Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, man. But yeah, we up in here and it's been a good live stream. And now I ain't no nervous, yo. My hands is cold. Like look at that shit's still red a little bit. Like, I got cold out there trying to find some gas. True, no such thing as coincidence. Yeah. We help fate along wherever we know or not. He choose the base things. Okay, I kind of had a hard time reading that. But yeah, there's definitely no such thing as coincidence. That's on that real. These people I thought was my friends was never really my true friends at all. Yeah, oh yeah, man. And I went through that too. I'm a little bit older than you now. You know what I'm saying? So I've already went through all that, and I pretty much lost the rest of the people who I thought was my friends by the time I was like, trying to think here, like 25, like right around 25 is when I had a lot of solid people who really in the moment were solid people, but even they had, I don't know, even they just kind of disappeared. So one homie, one of my really good homies that I had back in the day, man, a real solid cat, man, real solid. I only fuck with solid people, period. Like, if you want some goofy ass shit, I'm not going to associate with you. I've always associated with the thugs and shit. Like that's always been me. So, that is what it is. That's what happens when you grow up when your dad's in prison and you came from a military background, and now all everyone wants to do is point fingers at you for situations that you didn't even have nothing to do with. And I tried to get into the military, and they denied me. They denied me of getting in the military, even though I come from a military background, all because of my ADHD, all because I was taking Ritalin at the time. So after that, I quit taking Ritalin, and I said fuck everything type of shit, because that's the path that I was on there for a while, because I was really upset that I wasn't able to get into the military. So it is what it is. Hello, name master brother. Or namaste, brother. Okay. Sorry, I misread that. What's up? What does your thing say? Vid. Oh, creator. So, interesting. Okay. And yeah, bro, what's happening, Ties? What's up, man? I know, man. I wish I had some silver to sell. I only got that one little thing of silver, but it's not like probably anything that would help me out of my situation. So I'm gonna hold on to that. And yeah, I'm just praying it warms up. It's still a little bit on the early side, It's like 11:16 here, and the sun's like not even really out yet. Like, it's trying, but there's too much clouds. It rained like non-stop yesterday. So, oh, nice. I'm from India. That's what's up. I love when I get people from other countries up in here. That's amazing. And, yeah, luckily my content has been reaching many other countries, so that's very cool to see. And I'm very thankful you're up in here. And my hands are cold. I'm trying to warm up a little bit. I was out there with my gas can trying to find some gas for my RV because that's on the reel right now. That's what I'm dealing with. So, if anybody can help a brother out, the links are in the description for my PayPal, Cashapp, and Venmo. So, if any one of y'all has anything at all to spare, it would be extremely amazing. Extremely amazing. But yeah, hi India. Hello from Florida. Oh cool. Oh cool. You're in Florida. That's what's up. Yeah, drop y'all locations, man. Drop y'all locations because it's good to make this connection. I'm in Oregon, out on the West Coast, so I've been here for like almost like 3 years now, and then before that I was in Washington State, and then before that I was in Montana, and I've traveled all other places too. I haven't been to Florida though. Uh, Gujarat. I don't know if I said that right. I'm one of the worst ones at pronouncing things that I'm not sure of. I'll admit that. And if somebody could help correct me sometimes if I pronounce something wrong, I will take that. You know what I'm saying? I would like to know as I get a lot of traffic from other countries, so that's cool. And for me, I gotta finish warming up, man. I'm cold. It's winter, and although I was planning on quitting smoking cigarettes soon, winter's definitely not the time. Because sometimes I literally just want a cigarette just to warm up my hands as it's sitting there burning, and I'm warming up my hands. And I don't know. I really like cigarettes, so I don't know. It is what it is. Luckily, somebody gave me this pack. They had some extra cigarettes left, and they just a couple left. But it is what it is. That was cool because for me, it helps. It really helps kind of deal with the stress of my situation too. Like, man, it's not easy being out here like this, but I chose to leave the apartment life behind 7 years ago. So and not because I'm crazy. Well, there's that a little bit too, but more so because I knew what was going to go on in the world. I knew where everything was headed. I'd already been diving into all what was coming, so I already knew it was coming. And then now, yeah, I'm glad that I'm not trying to figure that out because, yeah, I seen that happening years ago. I was like, man, the prices of everything is going to become so ridiculous here in America that we're barely going to be able to survive. And sure enough, that's where we're at now. So I jumped ahead of the curb and decided to leave my apartment behind and go out and travel and explore. And I don't regret that decision at all. To be 100% real, I don't regret not living in an apartment right now. I don't regret that at all. This gives me the flexibility to, if I can find the gas to go to the ocean, I can go to the desert, I can go to the mountains, forests, rivers, lakes, wherever I want to go. You feel me? So to me, I'd rather live like this right now while the rest of the world crumbles apart. You know what I'm saying? No, this is a Four Winds. It's a Ford. It's got the Ford 460 in it. And yeah, it's a Four Winds. And I put a Flowmaster muffler on it because the old muffler kind of fell apart. And so yeah, I went ahead and chopped that off and put a Flowmaster on here. It sounds healthy. It definitely has more power going up the mountain passes and everything. I pass semis all the time going up the mountains. Yeah, man. I love the 460, man. That 460. Bro, I had so this is like a 26-foot RV, and the one I had before this was a 35-foot Class A RV, man, a nice one and stuff. Well, I mean, not like super nice, but it was decent, you know what I mean? And yeah, it had that 460 in it, and I used to pull. I had a 26-foot flatbed trailer, big flatbed trailer, right? Um, and yeah. Anyways, one time I raced this Dodge truck. Man, I was out in let's see, where was that? That was like White City. That was like White City, Oregon. As I was about to head through the mountains some more, and I was at a stoplight, and this old Cummins diesel pulls up next to me, starts like revving his engine, and I'm like, man, this dude want to race. I'm in my 35-foot RV with 26-foot trailer behind that. Okay, I'm literally as long as a semi, and I had a Volvo 740 turbo wagon on the back on my trailer. So I had that good old Volvo 740 turbo, and I loved that car. And then yeah. Anyways, dude tried to race me, and I spanked his ass, bro. That 35-foot RV with a 26-foot trailer with a car on it was able to out drag race an empty truck. That truck had nothing in it, no trailer, no nothing. It was just a Cummins diesel, and he wanted to race. And I was like, bro, that's a bad mistake, man. These 460s, they don't need no turbo to spool up. You feel me? We got raw power now, right now. So that power right now beats, in a drag race, beats that waiting for it to spool up. And, some people know how to drive, and they spool them up before they take off, which is what you're supposed to do. But, not everyone's that smart. So I stomped them. It was good shit. Nice. Yeah, 460. Heck yeah, man. I love this. Man, it sounds so good with this muffler on it too. It's like, it's not overly loud like most of my vehicles have been, but it's just got a little grumble to it, which is nice for kind of remaining a little discreet. Not being insanely loud. As this is my home, so I can't really be drawing too much attention like that. So I traded my Ford Expedition for this. I had a 2007 Ford Expedition, and I actually got it for $1,000, which I had got by getting a free car and selling it. After I fixed it, I sold it and bought the Expedition, and then ended up trading the Expedition straight across for this RV. And this is my fire department has a 460 1.5-inch exhaust on an engine that consumes 750 CFM. All right. Yeah, I feel it. So man, what's that? That's got a Holly 4-barrel. Man, I love me some Holly 4-barrel though. I had one on this 84 Thunderbird I had. This car was sick. It was an 84 Ford Thunderbird. Blue. It was like a dark blue. It had a factory wing on it. It had gray leather interior. Gray interior. And it had an engine out of an 85 Mustang Cobra in it. And man, with some modifications, and I had a shift kit in my transmission. The AOD transmission with the shift kit, posi rear end. And man, this car, it had an aftermarket tack. And I've been around racing my whole life, right? My whole life. And this car, man, was so nasty that it would wrap up, and as soon as it hit like 7,500 RPMs, I would start to shift it, and yeah, it would hit 8,000 RPMs before it shifted. Like, car was nasty, son. I miss that. I miss that. Like, oh, okay, I feel it. I feel it. Yeah, that's what's up, man. I love my old school rides, man. Ain't nothing better than an old school ride, bro. Where you ain't got all the computers. You know, it's just strictly carbureted. Man, that's where it's really at. Because, man, if any type of EMP event, you know, it's a lot easier to get these old cars going again than it will be to get these computerized. You know, once the computer's fried, you're fucked. So it's like, you know, to me, I really like old school cars. I don't really, you know, if I was to get a new car, I would want that new Ford GT. That thing is dope. Yeah, I really like that new Ford GT. But outside of that, I like my old school. I really want to get like a late '60s Mercury Cougar and drop like a. Man, I don't even know. I don't even know. There's so many different options, but it would be cool to have like a 351 up in there. Because I've had some 351s that are bad to the bone. I had a 83 Ford Bronco with the 4-speed manual transmission. And this, I'd got it for like $200 or something, right? It ran and drove still, but not very well. You know, it was just kind of a little toy that I bought for a couple $100. You feel me? But anyways, this thing, even though it was running on like 5 cylinders, this 351 still had enough nuts to do a second gear burnout. Like, it would light them up. So, yeah, man, I would love to have a old school Mercury Cougar with 351, the Holly 4-barrel carb, you know, manual transmission. Man, that would be my thing. But this Thunderbird I had, man, this 84 T-Bird with that Cobra engine in it, man, when it was raining out, and I was in Washington State at the time, and every time it would rain, and I'd be driving that car around, I would literally just have to just feather the gas. Not even push into it, nothing. Like, just feather the gas, and that thing would just start drifting. It was dope. It had so much power, and like I said, it wrapped like 8,000 RPMs out of a small block Ford. Oh, nice. 31 Ford. Spent the money for the 2-speed rear. Nice. 16-inch rims. Worth every penny. Yeah. Yeah, them 2-speed rear ends are dope. For sure. I've drove, it was a boom truck. It was an old Ford boom truck that had a 2-speed rear end. And that was some cool stuff, man. We were building irrigation pivots out in Montana. That's when I was like 18 years old. I was building irrigation pivots. We built the Valley 9000 model, where the tractor tires were literally as tall as I am. Like, a nice RV, brother. Thank you, thank you. You know, it needs some work, definitely. But, you know, for considering I basically got it for free, basically, it's not too bad. You know what I mean? And the only thing I've done to it so far is fix the exhaust and put that Flowmaster on there. And just put up some curtains because it didn't have any curtains. So I just went and did a budget curtain job. I did this myself. You feel me? A little blanket to cover my... But yeah, this is my budget curtain job. You can't see from the outside in, but you can see from the inside out. You know? This is my little life right here. Got my dog back here, wondering when I'm ever going to stop talking. What's up with the baby girl? She's bored right now. She wants to go to the river, but we got to find somebody to help us with some more gas. We super need some more gas, so yeah, that's what we're working on today. It's been it was too cold out there this morning. If it's free, it's for me, right? Right? Yeah, for real. And I mean, I just got it by making a couple trades. You know, but it started with the free vehicle. Somebody was asking $500 for this. It was a 1988 Mazda 323 5-speed manual, blue interior. Yo, this car was dope. I loved it. It was a really nice old school car, man. And I kind of miss it, to be honest, a little bit, because it was so good on gas, and it was really fun to drive. You know, it wasn't fast, but it was peppy for what it was, you know. And yeah, it was a 4-door sedan Mazda 323, and I ended up getting it for free because it wasn't running. And I was like, man, can you just help me out? You know, I really need something to flip and make some money off of. And so yeah, I got that car for free. Ordered the fuel pump and spark plugs and wires online for really cheap. You know, really cheap. And got that car running really good. And then I sold it for $1,200. And then I took that $1,200 and I bought a Ford Expedition, a 2007, for $1,050, which gave me some money left over. And then I traded that straight across for this RV. So, yeah. Oh, are you talking about, do you mean Bandon? Like on the coast? Or where are you talking about? I'm a little confused. But yeah, I've been down to Bandon, out on the coast there, south of Charleston. I love Charleston. Charleston out here is amazing. My dog loves it too. That's her favorite place. And that's where I'm trying to get back out to. Oh, Florida. Yeah. No, I feel it. Yeah, I've never been to Florida. My mom and dad have been to Florida and stuff, but you know, back before I was born. But yeah, so I was actually made in Florida. I wasn't born in Florida, but I was made in Florida. That's funny. Like I said, there ain't no coincidences. That's funny though. But yeah, so we're, you know, hopefully it's warmed up enough now to where I'm gonna go and trying to get us just a little bit more so we can get some gas and some food, and hopefully some propane, because I'm really low on propane up in my RV here. So I'm praying that we find some propane. Because if I can fill up my propane tank, then because I don't have a heater, at least I can use my stove and turn the burner up and attempt to stay warm that way. You know. Oh, hey, what's up? What's up? How you doing? Hey, how you doing? You know, it was cool checking out your live stream too. That was awesome. That was awesome. Yeah, I was up in there, and then I had to go try to find some gas. And so far, somebody Cashapped me $10 from YouTube here, and somebody gave me $10, so I'm up to $20 now. So you know, I'm just doing everything I can right now. We had an old 340 Eagle with the double overdrive rear when I was a kid. Dang, that's what's up. Man, that's what's up. Man. Yeah, man, my mom had an old LTD when I was growing up, man. And that thing got in like 3 or 4 wrecks, bro. She got smashed in that car like 3 or 4 different times, man. And that thing still, bro, it was like smashed from every which side, pretty much. And somebody had got in it. She ended up selling it. Somebody had got in it. You know, I was just a kid. somebody got in it and drove it off after our last wreck and everything. Like, I'm like, bro, this, man, them old cars are a tank. I love it. Yeah. What kind of trailer you got? Pull bumper or driveway? I'm renovating mines right now. Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, so right now I have a I have a motorhome. So got me a Pioneer stereo in here. Hi, baby girl. That's my baby Daisy. And yeah, it's got the hi, Daisy girl. Oh, Daisy wants to give Daddy kisses. But yeah, this is what we got. Here's my little gas can. I'm looking for mechanic gigs, yard work, cleaning type gigs, many applications put in. Anything helps. You feel me? So that's the sign that I'm rocking right now, while I literally have many job applications in. And so yeah, mine needs a lot of work. This is an old RV. It's 1990. But it runs strong, so it needs a little work, but nothing too bad. This is how I got it. The only thing I've done to it is fix the exhaust and put up curtains. All the curtains that I got up in here. So that's really all I've done. Oops, wrong button there. The previous owner had messed up the roof up here, and so it leaks. So yeah, I'm praying to find enough money to get roof sealant, so I can like put that Snow White stuff on there and coat my whole roof in that, just to be sure, because the back section of it is solid. I actually have a really nice roof on this RV. It's just this front section up here that's all messed up. So I got to redo the front, because the back's still solid. I was up there like just a couple weeks ago, and yeah, it's really solid up there. So I have. And this old veteran who I was, smoke a little bit, and we're just talking and stuff, because he had a bus. He was living in a bus with solar panels and stuff. He was all set up, and he let me use his ladder, because this one don't have a ladder on the back anymore. The previous owner, who knows, he was a dipshit, but so he traded it for a Expedition that had 250,000 miles on it, and this had like just over 90,000. So yeah, let's see what else we got. Tractor Supply always has the best prices on LPG. Oh, okay, $28 for 40. Wow, yeah, that's not too bad. Yeah, there's a place right up over here that I can get propane, and it's like, I think it's like $2.99 a gallon right now. So I'm praying that I can get like $20 to. I think about $20 fills up my tank. So I don't have as big of a tank. But Toyota Supra car starting engine boom, awesome. Yeah, oh yeah. You gotta love them Toyota Supras for sure. For sure, for sure. And I was just reading what everybody else said. Good deal, looks comfy. I'm about to move out once I get mine's done. I'm done with paying rent. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, man. Good for you, bro. Good for you. And no, I'm not gay. Go away with the gay stuff. I'm not gay. I don't know why people assume that. Do you see no fucking boyfriend around here, bro? Kick rocks, nigga. Sorry about that, but that really gets up under my skin when people be talking about that, man. Because it's like, bro, it's me and my dog. How do you get that I'm gay from that, bro? Like, I have a female dog, and I'm here by myself. How does that make me, bro? Get up out of here with that. You feel me? All right, have a good night. Have a good night, y'all. Have a good night. Right? Don't mind him. I know. That's why I just I put him in timeout. But yeah, have a wonderful night, yo. And yeah, it's a troll. I know, man. I just gotta, I gotta talk a little bit to him, be like, man, get out of here with all that, bro. I don't know what, it's funny, man. These trolls up in here, it's some funny business, but it's just like, how do you even come up with that, man? Like, yeah, I've been single now for 5 years. My last ex-girlfriend was a psycho. This chick was like the devil. And so I've been single since. But no, that does not make me gay. No, I'm absolutely not interested in men at all. Period. I think that is absolutely disgusting. And that is, you might as well spit in our creator's face if that's what you want to be about. Because our creator did not put us here to be on some fag shit. You become famous if you have Basher. That's funny. That's funny. But yeah, y'all, we got to just brush them little trolls aside. I put them in their little timeout. It's funny that, why don't they make their own content on YouTube? You know what I'm saying? Why is it that they think it's so cool to go up in other people's content and act a fool? Like, bro, get a life, bro. Make your own content, bro. And I challenge all of y'all to do that, man. Make your own content. You feel me? Like, and yeah, come in with positive vibes to the people who are making content. And if you don't have anything nice to say, then go make your own. You feel me? But otherwise, I appreciate every one of y'all up in here. For sure. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. So here we got the RV living package here. Hold on. We got some seasonings up in here. You want to know if I have seasonings? Here we go. All right. So this is what I got for right now. I got some garlic salt. I got some cayenne pepper. Got some Montreal chicken. You get some Brazilian steakhouse. Okay, just normal chicken seasoning. You have to have this. If you don't have this, you're making a mistake. It's that black peppercorn. You know what I'm saying? I don't mess with just pepper. You gotta have the black peppercorn. You feel me? And then I got some paprika here. Some organic paprika. And the last one I got right now is lemon pepper. So that's a few different seasonings, Not bad for somebody who's literally just trying to survive. And I can't even fit this all in one. Let me see. Oh, barely. I barely got that all in one. But yeah, in a what happened to the slavery? Yeah, because I'm not a slave. Oh, I know, that offends so many people. Trailer park broke bum. Hey, I'm doing better than a lot of people. At least I ain't hitting no motherfucking fentanyl and dying and living in the tent. Hey, I'm thankful for everything I got. And if you ain't thankful for everything you got, you finna lose it. God's gonna come smack you up a little bit and take you and put you in time out. Things could always be worse. 100%. 100%. 100%. These pampered little idiots out here in this world have so much to learn about real life. Little pampered little, does mommy and daddy still tuck you in at night? I'm sorry, but man, if you're gonna say something disrespectful to me, dog, on my platform, bro, I'm gonna fucking blast you, homie. Like, what you think this is? Some free for all, man? And what's even more funny though is that people actually think, okay, people actually think that wealth is measured by money. People actually are so brainwashed to think that wealth is money. Brainwashed, idiot, fool, fool. Did you not listen to God? Have you not looked into the words of God? Okay, because those who are rich are less likely to enter the kingdom of heaven than a camel can travel through the eye of a needle. So, you feel me? Y'all, with all them little distractions. Exactly. Money is an illusion. I like when you say our creator. Yeah, because it is. You know what I mean? God is our one infinite creator. One infinite because we're all one. We all come from one source. There is no other source. There's the one infinite creator that put us all here. And, you know, these idiots out here nowadays think that they can disrespect our creator, but they have something coming, okay? They have something coming. It has to do with karma, you feel me? Because, man, you cannot disrespect our infinite creator and think that your life is going to be fine after that, because not unless you ask for forgiveness. You know what I'm saying? Because, man, it's just sad. And so me, I am very, very spiritual. I've been on the spiritual path since 2017 now. So, wow, 8 years now, almost 9. Wow. And, you know, I have read one of the original Quran. So I have read that. I have read the Bible. But, you know, because I wanted to see kind of where both lie. And to be honest, you know, I'm not religious, but to be honest, I did like the old school Quran better than the Bible. I will be honest. And I came from a Christian family, 100% Christian family. Like, my step grandpa, because my real grandpa was in the military, but my step grandpa was a pastor. And, you know, but for me, it's been, you know, I've studied, well, okay, I'll put it this way. I've watched every single video that David Wilcock has put out there. And David Wilcock is, in my opinion, the smartest person on this planet. By far. By far. To me, there is not a single person who is more smart than David Wilcock. That dude is intelligent. And he actually used to be Edgar Casey. He's even come to find out he used to be Edgar Casey. And if you actually compare the work that they have both done, you can easily see that Edgar Casey could definitely be David Wilcock, because Edgar Casey talked about a lot of the same things David Wilcock talks about. So, you know, reincarnation is very, very real. Very, very real. You know, this life is, we don't just live and die and that's the end. That's very, very false. So, yeah, no, reincarnation is very real. The Egyptians have studied it, and the Egyptians have proved that it exists. Okay, there's been people who have been reincarnated who then were able to remember where something was buried before, remember places that they have been before, like all kinds of stuff. But somebody actually went and found something that was buried that only they knew about, in a reincarnated life. So it's 100% real. Yeah. I don't know, because they just want to. They have nothing better to do than to talk down on other people because they're not very intelligent. And that's really what it boils down to. People who are not very intelligent just want to hate on other people and say, "Oh, you're just such a fool." Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Well, where's anything that came out of your mouth that's intelligent? Anything. They don't have it. They don't have it. So, you know what I'm saying? I can just go ahead and brush it off. Because I know my purpose here. I know why God put me here. And once you know, you don't just unknow. You don't just pretend it didn't happen and go backwards. You feel me? Like, once you know your reason of being here, there's not a single other being out there that can try to tell you you're in the wrong. When you have that connection with our one infinite creator, there's nothing greater. So that's how I feel about all this. Then we'll talk about heaven and hell and how, yeah, homosexuality is a sin for sure. Much like the Bible, the Quran mentions Isaac, Abraham, Jacob, Jesus, angels, demons. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure, for sure. Fear replacement. Wait. Did this idiot really just call me a cracker and he's also white as fuck? Hold on, let me check this dude out. Yeah, white whackers, and he has a picture of a white person on his thing, bro. People mentality are so beyond gone, bro. They're like, they're gone. There's no reaching them. They're gone. And me, there is nothing to fear. So I don't know what he was talking about. Oh, you all are so. There is nothing to fear. Nothing. The reincarnation is real. You can go ahead and shoot me right now, bro. I'll stand right here for you to shoot me right now. Because I know reincarnation is real. There is nothing to fear. The only thing to fear is if you live in a life of sin. Then you should fear what our one infinite creator is going to do with you. Outside of that, outside of our one infinite creator, there is no fear. The Nigerian nightmare. Yeah, you appear to be. They are just so happy in life. They want people. I know they do. They do. Okay, go ahead and report me because I have well over 600 subscribers now, you dipshit. So, I'm obviously doing something right. Obviously. How many subscribers does your channel have? 2? Oh, that explains everything. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and put these little weirdos in timeout because I don't need. Oh, wait, what? No, I didn't mean to do that. Hold on. Let me refix that. Oh wait. This one. Oh, I guess I can't do that. Sorry, I didn't mean to oh, and maybe alright, it's all good. Sorry, I didn't mean to put request prayer. Alright. What about are we praying about? Yeah, I'll have a prayer. And I'd also like to do a meditation. And I'm sorry, I didn't mean to put you in timeout, Nazari. I'm sorry about that. I hit the wrong button. I was just trying to shut up these other people who were just sitting here being rude. So I'm sorry about that. I did not mean to put you in timeout. I just wanted these other people who have no life to go get a life. So I put them in timeout so they'll just shut up and go away. But yeah, what are we praying about, yo? What are we praying about? Bro, I cannot wait for when I am without sin. First thing I'm going to do is cast the first stone. That's funny. That's funny. Well, yeah, it's just about try not to repeat our sins and ask for forgiveness, but that doesn't mean that we can just go ahead and compete and repeat the sins over and over again and then ask for forgiveness and have it be okay. That's not how it works. True forgiveness is like, okay, set me on a better way now. So that's what we focused on over here. We're focused on the better way and the way of Jesus. Jesus was not a perfect being. He was a higher density being, the fourth density being. That's why so many people, that's why, people wanted to kill him and stuff. Like, for some, the devil has such a reign over this planet. The devil is controlling this planet so hardcore that for all of God's children who are here trying to shed the light and bring light to the situation, they're trying to persecute us just like they did with Jesus. And we're too wise for these old attacks. I'm going to always keep repeating that because that's very real. That's very real. We are too wise now for these old attacks. So that's why I can go ahead and just put y'all in timeout. I don't need the devil up in here. The devil's everywhere else. We don't need him up in here. He can kick rocks up out of here, bro. Cause I'm fighting for what's right. My family has military background, Navy SEAL and Navy. That's where I come from, and I'm a warrior. God has warriors. Devil has warriors. We've been clashing, but what's real is that there's way more. There's way more good people out there, good beings out there, because they are just people. They're just higher density beings. Okay, all the beings out there that exist, some of which in the underground world here on this planet, and some of which down in Antarctica. And other than that, this whole universe is filled with life. We're definitely not the only planet out there that has life on it. Okay, and this has been confirmed. If anybody, I would love for y'all to check out some information on the military secret space program that we've had for years now. The military secret space program, okay, we have people on this planet who have actually sat down and met with multiple different types of extraterrestrials, as people call them. They're not extraterrestrials. They're higher density beings. Okay, we all come from the one infinite creator. All of us. So, we can't ever get it twisted. Just because these other beings aren't from this planet does not make them alien, okay? They are older than us. We are a newer planet than these other civilizations out there. Therefore, we are the aliens. So, I love when people get this this alien talk all twisted, but no, like yeah, they're just higher density beings. There's right now we're in third density, but we're approaching fourth density. Yay! Finally, we're finally breaking loose from this complete control of third density life. Okay, and we're approaching fourth density. And then there's also fifth density. And there's sixth density. And I believe it's seventh density when you get reunited with the one infinite creator. So there actually are beings out there, like described in the Bible, hundreds, 1,000-year old. That's real. The higher density of consciousness you become, the longer you can live. You treat your body way better than we treat our body on third density. You feel me? We are like the lowest to the totem pole of human life. Like I said, my dog's a second density being. We're a third, but we're approaching fourth. And this is the most number one thing covered up. They do not want people knowing about this because it's a very, very simple why they do not want people knowing about this. Okay, it's very simple. It all has to do with control. If they can keep us in this third density consciousness, they can control us. As soon as we reach fourth density, we are no longer able to be controlled in that same way. Because you're not going to be able to lie to each other in fourth density. In fourth density, our abilities will be much greater, like Jesus. So we're literally becoming to be like Jesus. And they can't cover that up. They can go ahead and keep trying, but our infinite creator has the final say. They do not. They do not. They're just little thoughts. You feel me? So, our one infinite creator lets us know what time it is. That's facts. I think the aliens are a new evolution of modern. No, bro, aliens, bro, we're aliens, okay? They existed before us. They've been around this planet for billions. I mean, the universe, sorry, not planet, the universe for billions of years now. Okay? We come from so many different places in this universe. We do not originate from Earth. You feel me? Earth is a newer planet. There are many other planets out there in the universe that have existed longer than Earth. So, and this comes from these higher density beings. We have had contact with these higher density beings. 100%. We've had lots of contact with them. It just doesn't come as much anymore because society is too far gone. We're so lost in violence. And so many people don't even believe in God. Like, this is a soulless generation that we're seeing right now. Their consciousness, they don't even own their own consciousness anymore. A lot of these folks have been brainwashed. And when you get brainwashed, you don't have control of your consciousness anymore. And this is a very big deal. Because, we're tired of these people who don't even have control of their consciousness being trolls to anyone who does. And the reason you're a troll is because you just want to hold on to the negativity. You don't want to see that this There's a positive plan in place. Our Creator planned this all. We have to go through. This planet is a school. That's why we're in third density right now. So we may have in previous lifetimes been a higher density being in other planets out there. But right now we are here to help raise the mass consciousness. That's really what this is about, is raising the mass consciousness of humanity. You know, and I like that, you know, it's completely off topic of how this video started, but I'm just showing y'all the real life, what I'm really going through out here. Trying to find gas, trying to find work, trying to find propane to stay warm. Like, it's tough. It's tough right now. It is very tough right now. So I have to focus a little bit on that, or I'll die. I can't just freeze and have no food, you know, especially out in this cold. Maybe during summer, but not when it's cold out. And but other than that, you know, that's not my main focus. I don't want that to consume me, because I know that the old ways of the system are dying. So the more people that wake up to this idea that, yeah, we've been just little puppets on this planet, and the sooner we stop being puppets and we stand up for our own rights. Man, Bob Marley was speaking about this stuff forever ago. What, the 60s, 70s, and early 80s. Bob Marley was speaking about all this. Bob Marley was a very, very intelligent prophet. Everything Bob Marley talked about is very relevant today. Very relevant today. Almost kind of like Tupac. So what Tupac talked about is very relevant today. So, you know, there's been many of us, not all of us, are put here in the form of a music creator. Some of us have other missions too. You know? So the bottom line is, though, we all come from the one infinite creator. It doesn't mean we all come from the same place in the universe. Okay? There's a difference. But God is out in the universe. Therefore, we all come from that one infinite creator, the love and the light. That's what's real. All these other material capitalism, all this material nonsense is all going to be washed away soon. We're not gonna be living under the same third density mentality any longer. And, you know, people like myself who actually see everything unfolding, we're just sitting back for the show and trying to help guide people in the right direction, because ain't no money out there can shut us up. You could say, okay, I'll give you $1 billion to stop talking about everything you're talking about and never talk about it again. Nope. Realness cannot be bought. Period. So, you know, God soldiers out here, we can't be bought. So you're not gonna, you know, and that's why Tupac faked his death. That's why Tupac came up with this plan, because he's seen what God wanted him to see. And after he's seen what God wanted him to see, he couldn't continue to be the same person anymore. But yet, signed by Death Row Records, he had to be. And that's facts. That's facts. People have came out and talked about this stuff that, you know, in the music industry, signed by certain labels, you had to stay within a certain, they're like politicians. Okay? They're just like the president and everybody else. They all have to follow these little guidelines. That's bought. That's not of God. So that's why he's seen all this and he didn't want no more part of it. And why he's now a Kill the MC making way better music. Way better music. And Kill the MC is way better than Tupac. They're the same person. Just a different character now. And that's real. I have that all up in my playlist section on this channel here. You can check it out. Well over 300 videos on this topic. Well over. Check it out. It's all there. I've done all the homework for everyone on this topic. It's all there. And many other topics. Check out my playlist section. You'll see all the topics that I speak about have a bunch of videos in these different playlists. So check it out, y'all. Check it out. It's some good stuff. And yeah, right now I'm just focused on trying to, man, I gotta go back out there and try to find some more gas because I really need to get some propane and I really need to get some gas and I really need to get some food. And I'm like a third of the way there. So I had to come up with the other 2/3 of my needs right now. So, you know what I'm saying? If anybody can help me at all, you know, my Cashapp, PayPal, Venmo, that's all in the description here of the video. So if any one of y'all go to that description and send me absolutely anything at all, it would be extremely amazing. Extremely amazing. And, because, yeah, we just out here trying to figure out life right now and refigure out life right now with my mission now in place is now even allowing me to get a job. I've tried. It doesn't work. I'm too awake now. They see me for who I am, and I'm not one of their puppets. I've been fired from 2 jobs out here because I'm not a puppet. And if you're going to put somebody's health or overall safety on the line, I'm not with it. I'm not with it at all. I'm gonna correct that. And so, yeah, I've got fired from 2 different jobs recently because of that. One of them, because they wouldn't even change the air filters of the building. Dust being blown around everywhere. And they won't even change out the filters. Like, bro, just straight up don't care about people. And I'm like, bro, change out these filters, bro. People with bad health problems already, this can cause a lot of damage to them. You need to change out these filters. Oh, no, we'll just fire you instead. Okay. Cool. That makes the second job I was fired at. The first job was because they wanted to over-tighten lug nuts on people's vehicle. I was working at a new tire shop that had no idea what they were doing. And I have over 6 years of experience doing tires. And I came up in there and was trying to help them. And instead, no, they're just going to not follow any torque procedures at all. And they're just going to gun the lug nuts on until they stop moving. And that's their, bro, somebody can literally die from that. Okay? That's a very serious thing. People can literally die from that. If you're doing 80 miles an hour down the interstate and your front tire comes off, you better know how to drive. I've personally had that happen while doing faster than 80 miles an hour. I had my front wheel come off my vehicle. Okay, I'm a really good driver, so I didn't lose control. I was in a Ford Explorer even. So, what's up? All right, yo. I'm gonna get up out of here. It's been a great live stream. Went over 2 hours now. So yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. All right, peace and love, everyone. Peace and love. I gotta go find some gas, man. Send me up some gas if you can, bro. It'd be amazing. All right.